Well,
Tagal.
nag-re-air siya recently at ang daming
Yes.
daming nag-comment in fairness.
In fairness. Sige, let's start na.
Game.
Game. Ready na ba kayo mga best? Tara na at mamanghat maaliw sa mga kakaibang kwento na handog ng The Best Ka. Kahit ano pang pinagdaanan mo, tiyak na mapapasaya ang linggo nyo kapag ginawa nyong Sunday habit ang pagtuklas ng best of the best world record sa Pilipinas at sa buong mundo. This is it mga best. Wala nang atrasan, good vibes lang. GMA Network presents to you a new comedy infotainment show na talaga namang best of the best. And now let's welcome our resident, the best ka best friend, ang nag-iisang, ang napakagwapo at napakagaling na si MIKAEL DAEZ. Mag-hi ka naman sa mga kasama nating vloggers ngayon, MIKAEL.
Hi everyone. Thank you so much, Tin. MIKAEL DAEZ here, host of The Best Ka. I'm happy and excited to talk about this new show with all of you. Ang dami ba? Oh, okay. Ang dami nga pala. Hello to everyone. Ang dami niyo pala dito. Let's do it. Let's have a nice afternoon.
Okay, bago natin start ang Q&A, manonood muna tayo ng vlog ng The Best Ka. Ready na ba si Isa?
Mga best, balita ko gusto niyo raw makakilala ng mga outstanding world record holders, ha? May papakilala.
Okay, mag-start na tayo sa, I'm sure yung mga vloggers natin and influencers, maraming questions sa'yo. Let's start with Kate Adahar from Random Republica.
Thanks, Tin.
Hi, Kate.
Hi, good afternoon, Mikael. My first question, kumusta na so far yung mga na-tape mo for this project? And paano ba yung process since yung content, di ba, galing abroad, if I'm not mistaken?
Yes, taping was good. So we've had one taping day where we filmed a couple of things. Pero anong tawag dito? I guess to better explain. So The Best Ka is an infotainment show where we're featuring clips of Guinness World Record holders. Hindi lang sa Pilipinas, pero all over the world. Pero syempre, ang gusto natin dito gawin ay i-hype up yung audience, ang mga kapuso nating manonood. So, meron tayo, dito pumapasok ang hosts. That's me and my co-host. I think for the first episode, nakita nyo na, my co-host is my lovely wife. So, anong tawag dito? So, kami yung, kumbaga, hype man. Kami yung tulay para mas ma-enjoy pa ng kapuso audience ang world record features at videos na ipapakita namin. And we do that by hosting, maybe may konting acting, may games, we don't know. Ang pinaka-okay dito is the creative team is super duper good at ang dami nilang naiisip na mga, kung ano na mga gags and sketches and gimmicks para mas matuwa ang audience.
Thank you. And we've always known you as a confident and articulate host, pero can you give us a background? Nag-train ka ba as a host, as a kid? Active ka ba in school? Yan,
No. Not when I was a kid. So a lot karamihan ng skills, acting, singing, dancing, hosting. I learned when I got into GMA already, but specifically for hosting, I do have a story to tell. The late and great Direct Freddy Santos was the one who trained me. He was the first person who gave me a hosting workshop, and he basically taught me how to value hosting. And he, I guess para ma-share na rin, diba? I guess the one point that stuck to me is, as a host, you're a bridge dun sa main content and sa audience. It's not about you. diba? Itutuloy mo yung audience para mas ma-enjoy nila yung content at yung main program. So that's what I learned from Direct Freddy, and I will never ever forget that. And up to this day, I use that as my as my North Star when I'm hosting.
Thank you. Congratulations and good luck. Thanks,
Thank you,
Ken.
Kate.
Thank you, Kate. Ang susunod naman tawagin natin from Showbiz Ganap, James Miguel.
Hi, James.
Hi.
Hello.
Yung question ko, kasi nabanggit mo din naman na co-host mo si Megan. Every parang episode ba, iba-iba yung co-host mo dito?
Possibly. So, of course, I would love to always be working with my wife, but that choice is not up to me. So, sa ngayon, I think we can expect na we may have different co-hosts. But let's see. Alam mo naman natin dito sa mundo ng showbiz, pabago-bago every day. So, we shall see.
Thank you. Follow-up lang, can you also share kung ano yung masasabi mo na the best ka-moments ng buhay mo ngayon? Like yung parang nangyari na.
Oh, that's easy. Ang the best ko moment is every morning when I have coffee with my wife. I've said this before. Every morning, the chance to have coffee with her, yummy coffee at that, is something I'm always thankful for.
Thank you so much, and congrats. Looking forward sa show.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you, James. Next, let's call Rocky Batara from TV series Craze.
Hey, Rocky, kamusta?
Hello,
Long time.
Mikael. Kumusta? Yan. So, first of all, congratulations sa new show mo na The Best Ka. So,
Thank
yung
you.
first question ko, paano nyo pinipili yung mga stories o records na pinipicture nyo sa show nyo? And meron ka bang personal dito? May personal choice ka pa or personal say para doon?
Well, so far, wala pa akong personal choice. Pero in terms of kung paano pinipili kung anong records ang ipapakita, sa totoo lang, nakausap ko yung creative team, and that's the easy part. Kasi ang dami-daming records dyan. So, sabi nga nila, hindi tayo mauubusan ng records na may papakita. And I think yun yung yung defining point ng The Best Ka. Kasi hindi yung mga usual na records ang ipapakita namin. Ito yung mga records na kakaiba talaga. I don't want to give anything away. Pero what the audience will see, yung mga kapuso natin, maaaliw sila for sure.
Yung next question ko naman, kilala yung GMA na sa mga knowledge shows kagaya nito. Kagaya nung Amazing Earth ni Ding Dong, tapos yung Caps Amazing Story ni Bong Revilla. So, sa'yo naman, ano sa tingin mo yung difference nito dun sa mga shows na nabanggit?
Well, I guess yung difference dito is sa ngayon, in this time, we are in the social media era. So, ang dami nagsisilabasa na kakaibang mga records ngayon at mas madali yung access to content.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think that's in terms of yung records na ipapakita, mas fresh ang may hahatid ngayon ng The Best Ka. And then at the same time, as I go back, I will always repeat, the creative team here is absolutely amazing, and the scripts and material that they give me to work with, talagang ine-enjoy namin. So, I guess yung pag-stitch together ng records and of course yung segments ko as a host with my co-hosts, I think that will also bring a very different flavor para sa mga kapuso natin.
Yun. Yung next question ko naman, para sa'yo naman, ano sa mga pinipicture mo dito yung pinaka-favorite mo?
Wow, well, we've only done a couple of features. Yeah, we've only done a couple of features so far. And sa totoo lang, when I was taping, I didn't have a chance yet to look at all of the videos. Kasi may ibang videos, pinaprocess pa nila. So, let me watch the first few episodes, and then pwede tayo mag-usap ulit.
And for my last question ko naman, kung ikaw ang bibigyan ng chance na mag-feature ng mga topic, ano ito and why? Both Philippines and worldwide.
Wow. That's a really, really interesting question. Siguro para sa akin, I'm pretty sure may mga long lost world records tayo sa I guess far-flung provinces ng Pilipinas. And syempre ako naman mahilig ang bumiyahe, so parang para sa akin nakakatuwa kung ma-discover natin yung mga hidden records na nagtatago dyan sa mga isla ng Pilipinas. At sana yun yung ma-feature natin.
Ayan, so thank you, Mikael, and congratulations sa bagong show mo.
Thank you, Rocky. Nice to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rocky. Ngayon naman tawagin natin si Trixie Daos from Pinoy Screen and Stage.
Hi, Trixie. Nice to
Hi,
see you.
Mikael. Hi, congrats on your new show.
Salamat.
And ang aking first question, narinig naman, no? Ang
Good.
aking first question ay para sa'yo as a host, ano yung mas mahalaga? The ability to crack jokes or bale sense of humor or yung intonation ng salita?
I guess mahirap pumili dun sa mga nabanggit mo. I think the more important thing is being able to enjoy. Minsan as a host, minsan may character ka, minsan you come in as yourself. Pero I think yung pinaka-importante dyan, if you're able to enjoy it, I think nararamdaman yun ng audience. And kahit anong gawin mo, kahit minsan syempre, baka nahihiya ka ng konti, pero if you're enjoying the moment, para sa akin, over the past 10 years of hosting, that is quality na laging nararamdaman ng audience.
In another life, if you were reincarnated as someone that is training to break a Guinness World Record, ano kaya yung i-break mong record?
Wow, that's a good question. Ngayon ko lang narinig yung question na yan. Off the top of my head, well, may sinagot ako kanina sa isang interview, and I was saying na I always wanted to be an NBA player. So I would like to be reincarnated as Michael Jordan, and I would not retire, and I would win the most NBA championships ever.
Of course, I assume that because of the show, you've watched a lot of videos, a lot of materials in relation to the world record. So, can you give me 3 from the top of your head na parang sobrang na-amaze ka talaga na, uy, may ganyan palang world record?
I actually have not been able to watch a lot, but I did watch some of the videos and features that they gave me. Pero ay di ko muna sabihin kasi baka ma-spoil ko. So off the top of my head, based na dun na lang sa mga nakita ko. Off the top of my head, I've always been amazed at yung mga records na, of course, yung normal ones, tallest man in the world, and then biggest cake na nagawa, biggest pie na nagawa, biggest pumpkin found. So, yung mga usual na ganun yung mga nakita ko, at kahit dun palang naaliw na ako. Pero ang maipapangako ko sa mga kapuso viewers natin, ang ipapakita namin world records, medyo out of this world. Kakaiba talaga.
And last question, ano yung pinaka masasabi mo na natutunan mo when taken on this project?
I guess for this one, mas na-reinforce lang na every project that you do is always a team effort. And kitang-kita mo yun. Syempre ako yung lumalabas dun sa TV, pero dun sa likod ng material na yun is a crew of almost 100 people. From your director to the office, the people in admin, people working in the office, the crew, the staff, the writers. Lahat yan sila ang dahilan kung bakit may show na ganito. Regardless of what happens, we've taped our first few episodes already, and we're proud of it. At kung ano yung makita ng mga tao, that's all our work, team effort.
Thank you, and again, congratulations.
Right. Thank you so much, Trixie.
Thank you, Trixie. Ngayon naman tawagin natin si Florencio Husay from Manual to Life.
Here.
My
Florencio.
Hi. My question is, was there an opportunity for you to participate sa isang world record? Like, yun nga, kasi kung may mga mass participation ka nun, naranasan mo ba yun?
No, pero you know what, you're right. There are parang may mga ganun mo, parang the biggest amount of people in one small place, parang ganun, no? I've never had the chance to participate.
Pero in relation pa sa unang tanong, pero in your current capacity, sa tingin mo, ano yung world record na kaya mo iset sa kakayahan mo ngayon?
Wow, that's really interesting. Actually, binigyan mo ako ng idea. Kailangan ko i-pitch yan. Kasi kung tumagal tong The Best ka, maybe one of the episodes let's try to beat the world record. Diba? Parang crowdsource natin to. Gamitin natin yung mga Pilipino. So, anong tawag dito? In terms of my capacity to beat a world record, oh my God. Ang daming magagaling na tao dyan. I have to get back to you. So, we'll see. But you gave me nice ideas. Thank you so much.
Okay. And my next question is, since you mentioned that, we have also Filipino world record holders. Will there be an opportunity na sila rin mismo giguest sa show para interviewin mo on how they achieve that record, etc. Ganun.
I hope so. I think that's definitely something. Ang maganda dito sa show na to is no holds barred siya. Ang dami pwedeng gawin. Siyempre ngayon we're shooting in a studio, we're shooting in a set location because of, siyempre, we still have health and safety protocols to follow. Pero habang lumuluwag ang mga protocols natin over time, then yeah, hey, you can come into the creative team na. Ang dami naman ang naambag na mga ideas. These are all good ideas, to be honest, and I'd love to do it.
Okay, yun lang. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Florencio. Susunod naman, tawagin natin si Josephine Bonsol from jobonsol.net.
Hello, congratulations, Mikael.
Hello, Josephine.
Hello, nice to see. Since I'm very old, refresh my memory, no? The first question is, I think I used to see you before doing features of eating a lot of food, the different varieties of food where you travel. Tama ba?
Yes, that is correct. I did Midnight Express, which was a segment that aired in Saksi for half a decade.
Yes, and for a long time, I'm always wondering, bakit hindi ka tumataba? Tapos, kasi ginagamit ko yung videos mo when sometimes I'm teaching feature writing to my students, kaya lumalabas yung mukha mo. Kaya sabi ko, oh my God, ang sarap talaga ng pagkain niya. The description, the adjectives, the way you introduce the food, that was wonderful. It was really enticing. Pero dun sa experience mo na yun, did that also help in preparing you to get to your own variety show, your own program right now na talaga exclusive ka, itong The Best Ka? Did that help you?
Ma'am Josephine, can I just say, I love you. You are amazing. I mean, for you to tell me that, sorry, I'm gonna go off topic here a little bit. For you to tell me that about Midnight Express fills my heart overflowing with love. Oh my gosh, because Midnight Express was my baby. Just to give you a bit of background, because you're using the videos, that is my family. Midnight, that crew, that's a crew of maybe around 6 to 8 people. We did something together for 6 to 8 years together, straight, no miss. It came to the point that there was no script. They would just said, Nick, come here, eat, and I'd just say, roll the camera and just go.
Oh my God, there is no script?
There was zero script there at that point. So the only script we had was for the VO, just to state all the facts. But for you to say that makes me super duper happy. And I guess to get to your actual question already, most definitely for me to be able to have a quote unquote playground to hone my craft, which is hosting with people who I consider family and friends already. Up to this day, I think I was messaging the group like 2 days or maybe a week ago. Parang it was a huge opportunity for me, and of course, it was just a segment, but for those who watched it, I'm really glad you guys enjoyed that segment. Thank you.
Kasi sabi ng mga estudyante ko, bakit ang sexy pa rin niya? Ang dami niya kinakain.
As to that secret, malakas lang rin ako mag-gym. Bawi-bawi lang. Kung malakas ka kumain, kailangan malakas ka rin mag-gym.
And now it goes to my next question, siguro, is from when you were young, you know, all of us have those things that we're proud about. And how do you define how you were best at when you were young? And to how do you think you are best at now at what you do? Do you think you're best at more on hosting rather than acting? Did it change the way you see yourself when you were young?
Everything that I do now for work are things I never ever did when I was younger. At all. So I anong tawag dito, I think a lesson that I share with my siblings, kasi number 2 ako out of 8. I have a lot of younger cousins. I have like 30 younger cousins. May kwento po akong laging binabahagi sa kanila. I always tell them, if there's one thing you can be confident about, be confident in your ability to learn. Never say na hindi mo kaya kung hindi mo pa sinusubukan. Because I came into GMA not having skills to succeed. I didn't know how to act. I had never acted. I didn't know how to host. I had never hosted dancing and singing. I hated dancing and singing. But now I do all of that for a living. So, and I told them that the only reason I was able to do that is because I was willing to learn. And part of learning is going through that humility, going through, of course, it's a bit embarrassing, but owning up to that. So, for me, in terms of the question, I wasn't the best at anything that I'm doing now when I was younger, but I could say that I was pretty good at learning.
Wow, those are beautiful words. And thank you very much for the beautiful circumstances and this opportunity to hear from you those inspiring words. And I'll keep it in my heart to share it to other people and also my students. Thank you and congratulations,
Thank you so much,
Mikael.
Josephine. Thank you for the conversation.
I'm really looking forward to more of your shows. Matututo yung mga bata, lalo na mga trivia to. These are the things we need right now, because the students really need this. Thank you, Ma'am Tin and GMA, and thank you, Mikael. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Josephine. Up next, let's call Oreo Pantejos from Big B's Buzz.
Hello, magandang hapon.
Hi, Oreo. Magandang hapon.
Hello. Ayun, first of all, congratulations. Bali, Mikael, this is your first show na ikaw yung host na solo, right?
Yes, true.
How does it feel na you have your own TV show na ikaw yung host as in solo mo?
Well, sa totoo lang, I didn't even realize. Natuwa kami, na-surprise kaming lahat, kahit si Bones, yung asawa ko. We had, I think, we were already planning to shoot, and then may nagsabi, alam mo, Mick, teka lang, parang ito yata yung first show na main host ka, na full show siya. And I was like, oo nga, no? I mean, I've been hosting for 10 years, so hindi ko siya naisip. But when you put it that way, then it just makes me ultimately more thankful and appreciative sa opportunity. And I really hope mag-enjoy yung mga kapuso pag pinanood na nila yung show.
Do you feel pressured na, kasi yun nga sabi kanina, GMA is known for this type of TV shows, yung mga infotainment, ganyan. And maraming ganitong show sa GMA na sobrang nagtagal, as in years, mga decades na yung tinagal, gano'n. Mm-hmm. So do you feel pressure ngayon?
I think anything you do naman, anything new that you do, there always will be pressure. But what I always tell myself, and I tell also my loved ones, is that in the face of pressure, just make sure you give 110%, 200%, 1,000%. Just kasi yan yung kontrolado mo eh. Diba? Kung how the outcomes of your work, sa totoo lang, hindi mo masyadong kontrolado yun. It's out of your hands how the audience will react. Pero at least you can be happy and satisfied if you gave 1,000% each and every time. So yes, there is pressure, but I try to focus on preparing the best way that I can.
Ayun. As a host naman, how do you get inputs ganyan or saan ka kumukuha ng inspirations ganyan in your way of hosting ganyan?
Everywhere, sa totoo lang. I guess to start off, yung mga kapwa-host ko sa GMA, Drew Arellano, of course, Ding Dantes, Chris Tew, all of these people I've seen, I've met, I've worked with to a certain extent. The hosts I've worked with live on events. So I learned from all of them, and I'd like to think na me as a host is a product of working with all the hosts that I've ever worked with. So, yun lang, just keep on learning and keep on observing. You can always find inspiration from, sa totoo lang, almost anything.
Okay, last question na, medyo hiwalay ako dun sa show.
No, go lang.
You celebrated your second anniversary, wedding anniversary.
Yes, you did.
What's the best part or best thing about being married?
Alam mo, may nagtanong rin sa akin ito. Magugulat ka siguro sa sagot ko. I don't know if there's the best part to being married. Kasi para sa akin at kay Megan, nothing changed. I love her just as much before I got married, and it didn't change after we got married. It's always been the same. So para sa akin, ang pagbabago siguro nandun pa nga dun sa family ko. Kasi naninibago sila na may asawa na ako. But for me and Megan, we go through life the same way. Still make coffee for one another in the morning, enjoying our video games, posting and acting from time to time. So life goes on and you just enjoy.
Thank you so much. And congratulations, Mikael. Thank you,
Thank you so much, Oreo.
Thank you, Oreo. And last but not the least, si Albert Abelido from Chica Des app.
Hi, Albert.
Albert, andiyan ka ba?
Yeah, taka yung camera ko.
Sige lang, go lang. Take your time.
Sorry.
No worries.
So excited pa naman magtanong. Anyways,
It's okay.
ayan. Hey, mabuhay. Congratulations.
Mabuhay.
Wow. Ayan. This is an exciting yung show mo. Parang naalala ko before, like, GMA has like somehow a similar kind of show, yung Believe It or Not. Tapos parang nagbibigay din sila ng mga Guinness Book World of Records, ganyan. So, yung first question ko is, so far in with your journey in showbiz so far, what do you think would you consider yung the best na nangyari out of being in showbiz?
Wow, that's an amazing question. Well, para sa akin, I don't know if I can single one out, one moment out. Kasi para sa akin, give me any show, I'll give you one really, really good memory about it. Kasi para sa akin, each show has been extremely important dun sa growth ko as to who I am right now, as an actor, as a host. I mean, everything that I am right now is because of what I've done before. So, para sa akin, I just appreciate every moment there.
Ayan. And ano din, kasi like, parang yung term na the best ka is normally being provided when you really show appreciation. Ganyan, di ba? Parang, but there are people kasi na hindi rin sila ganon ka vocal when they show appreciation, but they really do. Ganyan. Ikaw ba, what type of person are you? Ikaw ba tong tipong you really verbalize yung appreciation, and why do you think mas better yung ganong appreciation?
That's an interesting question. I have two answers to that. In one side, I would actually say hindi ako masyadong verbal when I'm showing my appreciation. And in the same token, hindi ko rin kailangan yun if ever may nagawa ako na that is appreciated. I also don't need that rin kasi. Para sa akin, yung mas importante dyan is you're happy that you gave your best. So parang going back to the answer I had a while ago, when you're able to give 1,000% effort and people say, uy, the best yan, then you're thankful. Pero even if people don't say anything at all, pag alam mong you gave 1,000%, kailangan happy ka na dun. Kailangan internally satisfied ka na. So, I guess that's one point. Pero I guess to another point naman, when there is something na parang namaha ako or naaliw ako, then I guess that's when parang yung initial reaction, dun ko linalabas na, oh my God, that's amazing. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Let's say I go to a place, bumiyahe ako and I see a tourist spot and I'm like, oh my God, this is the best place I've ever seen. So, two sides, depende siguro kung ano yung stimulus for me to react.
Yeah, I get you. Ganyan. Di kasi, di ba, sometimes talaga pag parang some people parang iniisip nila you're not appreciated just because hindi nasabihan. Di ba? Parang gano'n.
Oo. So, yeah, it's always good for people to know na, di ba, be happy with what you can control. Parang hindi naman natin control kung ano yung sasabihin ng tao. Siyempre, baka isisip nila ang galing-galing mo pero hindi nila sinasabi. So, what you can control is how much effort you put into anything you do. And when you put 1,000% at yun yung goal mo sana, dapat masaya ka na kasi nagawa mo yun.
Okay. Thank you. And Mikael, as a host of an infotainment program, how do you think this show can put value in this age of fake news, misinformation, history revisionism? Paano to makakapagbigay? Kasi itong sasabihin mo sa amin, those are part of history, di ba?
Yes.
Majority could be, and maybe some are things that we will set a record pala.
Yes, wow, that's a very deep question. That's a deep-rooted question. Pero sige, without getting too deep, I'll try to answer it on the surface. Yes, we are an infotainment show, so we are providing information. So yung information natin, syempre, the best kind of information is one that is backed up. Parang reputable and credible siya. So I am proud to say that we are working with Guinness, so the Guinness World Records. So I think Guinness is already known for being able to measure, collect, and credibly report world records. Para nakita natin kahit sa mga YouTube at makita natin sa The Best Ka na parang may team sila na nag-verify na yun nga yung world record. So at least on that point, on a personal level, syempre, I'm not an auditor. I cannot credibly say, world record yan. But we are working with Guinness and they are a reputable entity. So with that, confident ako dun sa mga i-report namin na features.
Okay. So parang wala siyang mga segment na tipong parang this is the lesson you'll derive from this kind of information. Parang ganon. Parang
well, so far, it's more of us featuring, inihahatid lang namin na, may ganitong world record. Kakaiba, ito yung ginagawa niya. Ito yung, I guess, may short snippet rin. Ito yung pinagdaanan niya para maabot niya yung world record na ito. But, as I was telling some of the other bloggers here, I was saying sa totoo lang, ang daming pwedeng gawin dito sa show na to. So, what you just said, baka in future episodes, I can imagine, pwede namin gawin yun. So, okay yan. This show is extremely flexible.
Okay, that's nice. And last question ko na lang, ganyan, ano yung pwede mong ma-advise doon sa mga taong are still in the middle of their journey in finding their best self? And how can they, hindi ko sure kung narating mo na yung part na yun, ganyan, but learning from your own journey, paano feeling mo?
Well, I mean, I have two answers. Short answer, kapit lang, mga best. Long answer is, I mean, lahat naman tayo, we're always on a journey. I don't think, at least on a personal note, I don't think anybody can say, ito na yung best version ko, tapos after nito, wala na. So, I think we're always on a journey, but I think yung importante dun is, maging masaya rin tayo. Yung mga ibang tao kasi, parang masyadong pinipressure yung sarili na, okay, I need to be the best version, I need to be the best version. Nakakalimutan nila na maging masaya dito sa moment na ito. Okay, yes, sige, papunta ka dun sa best version mo, pero enjoyin mo rin yung mismo moment na ito na papunta ka dun. Kasi yung pag nandun ka na, isang moment lang yun eh. Mas matagal yung moment na papunta ka dun. So, kailangan i-enjoy mo din yan. I think everyone, kahit ako, I've always needed that reminder. So, I think people need to be reminded of that from time to time.
Okay, thank you so much. Si Tita Kate, na-enjoy niya yung journey niya so far. Yung mga nag-message sa kanya.
And thank you so much, Albert. Thank you for the
Thank you, Mikael. Congrats. Thank you, Tin.
Thank you, Albert. Ano ko nakakatuwa kasi ang gaganda ng mga tanong ng vloggers natin. Very interesting.
Yes, and
and ngayon, siguro, bibigyan natin ng chance si Mikael to invite yung ating mga vloggers and influencers to support your show, yung The Best Ka. Go, Mick!
Yes, sa mga kapwa vloggers, and influencers dyan. Kamusta na kayong lahat? And thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching this. I'd like to invite all of you to watch the new show coming out on GMA Network. It's called The Best Ka. I am hosting it. And for the first episode, I will be co-hosting it with my lovely wife, aka Bones, aka Megan Young. This is airing at 3:50 p.m. on February 20. That is a Sunday on GMA Network, of course. Thank you so much for all of your support, and I hope you enjoy what we have prepared for you guys.
And baka meron ka pang ibang gusto i-promote, Mick, kung may iba kang projects or even your vlogs na pwedeng sundan ng ating vloggers.
Yes, of course. You know the drill. Social media is all over the place. We have Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. You can catch all my content there. I'm at MIKAEL DAEZ. My wife and I stream video games from time to time on our Facebook page. We have a podcast called #BehindRelationshipGoals. And yeah, I think I named all those social media sites so far. If there's a new one, I'll let you know.
Yay, thank you. And again, congrats, Mikael. Ako very proud ako kay Mick dahil nakatrabaho ko na siya. For me, one of the best actors and one of the best hosts ng GMA. You really deserve this project. Congrats.
Thank you so much, Tin. I really, really, really appreciate those words.
Okay, so bago po natin pakawalan si Mick, I'm sure very busy siya. Baka marami pa siyang kailangan gawin. Kailangan namin ng resibo. Mag-group shot muna tayo para meron kami remembrance. Hingin ko yung help ni Isa para sa group shot.
Alright, everybody, give me your best smile. 3, 2, 1, smile! Alright. Thank you, everyone.
Yay! Maraming salamat. Congrats again, Mikael. For sure, magaganda yung ipopublish ng ating vloggers dahil sa interview natin today. Maraming salamat.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.
Bye! Congrats again!
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Tin.
Thank you sa lahat. Nairaos din.